where the film business gets into trouble is when it tries to run art like a business. The fact is, art will survive anything.
On September 16th, Robert Redford passed away, just days before the 50th anniversary of one of his most remarkable films, 3 Days of the Condor. This moment offers a chance to pay tribute to the career and legacy of one of Hollywood's last great legends. Robert Redford began his career on television in the early 1960s, appearing in episodes of The Twilight Zone and The Untouchables, before breaking through in cinema a few years later, winning a Golden Globe for Best New Male Star in 1965. He was handsome, blond, and blue-eyed. Fully aware that he was becoming a glamorous stereotype, he sought to break that image by turning down roles until he found the one that would make him an undeniable star, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The film was a massive critical and commercial success, grossing over $100 million domestically, making it the highest-grossing film of 1969. It also sparked a lifelong friendship with Paul Newman, with whom he reunited for The Sting years later. Quickly, Redford's roles began to interrogate America itself. His characters exposed corruption, challenged institutions, and asked questions about power. For Redford, cinema had to remain an engaged act, capable of awakening social consciousness. That is why he stepped behind the camera. His directorial debut, Ordinary People, was both a critical and commercial hit, winning Oscars for Best Picture and Best Director. The film portrayed with great accuracy the complexity of family relationships, grief, and psychological suffering. Throughout his work, Redford focused on the nature of human relationships, the search for truth, and the connection to nature, while condemning abuses of power, institutional lies, and social divisions. But Redford's commitment went far beyond the screen. Early on, he became an outspoken environmental activist, especially in his native Utah, where he opposed the construction of a coal-fired power plant on the Kaiparowits Plateau. He used his fame to raise public awareness and influence environmental policy in pursuit of a more sustainable future.
Anytime anybody voices a concern about the quality of life that we're going to be leading, we're called environmentalists. And if that's so, I am.
This commitment also materialized in 1981 with the creation of the Sundance Institute. He revolutionized the industry by providing a platform for emerging filmmakers seeking to develop their artistic voices away from Hollywood's pressures and constraints.
That's the whole point of the Institute. A lot of these films would never get made. People wouldn't have the opportunity to get them even into the marketplace. And there's a lot of talent out there.
In just a few years, Sundance became a major event in independent cinema, launching talents such as Quentin Tarantino, Kevin Smith, and Jim Jarmusch. This is Robert Redford's true legacy. He leaves us not only with a wealth of memorable roles and important films, but also the conviction that an actor, a director, can be a beacon. Cinema can be a form of engagement, not merely another medium to sell products and personal brands. He was a genuine star, one that future generations should aspire to follow.